This is going to be the reading for the first new moon of this year, the new moon in Aquarius. We are in the time of Aquarius. Pluto is in Aquarius. If you follow my work, you know that I have several stories already about this. My idea was to work with the winds. Aquarius is a sign of air, so I thought of the air. And I have here the 4 winds: north, east, south, and west. You can pick up one of them, and then of course there are several other decks that I'm using. The cards are already here. So we have the west wind as physical endings and harvest, the south wind as emotion, needs, and desires, the east wind as mind, memory, and beliefs, and the north wind as spirit, community, and support. Take your time, pick up one of these directional winds, and I will come back with your reading. The reading is about new moon, new beginnings, planting seeds, setting intention in Aquarius, and your choice from the 4 winds, Aquarius being air sign. We work with the winds. Your choice was the east wind, Yorus, mind, memory, and beliefs. It brings always powerful new beginnings that may arrive like a storm, but powerful new beginnings. It can sweep away remains of the past, making room for fresh starts. It offers us an opportunity to reset and embrace new possibilities. With this kind of force, we can just release what no longer serves us, and we need to trust the process because a storm often leads to renewal. If you do a re-examination of your old beliefs and you open your mind for new perspective and set new intention for the path ahead, then you can move forward with confidence, knowing that you are guided, because look what a beautiful path there is here. And when we talk about winds, we have, like we said here, a direction. What is going to assist us in the process? What is the dynamic of this wind? And for the east wind, we have the card of creativity, of the fair winds of creativity, sparks, innovation, and creation. It's a sense of ease and creativity. They are guiding ships smoothly across vast ocean, but in a spiritual and symbolic sense. Fair winds sign the arrival of favorable conditions for creation and innovation. They are lifting you, pushing you forward, and filling yourselves with inspiration. No need to have any more hesitation. Just embrace the flow of ideas. And I see here also a beautiful compass. That let your intuition, let the flow be your compass. And when we connect with the consciousness around us, we can create amazing things. The world around you is aligned, and the universe is offering you the flow of ideas, and just harness them as the fuel of your imagination, and they will assist you in manifesting your vision. So this is like another tool, like the intensity of the wind, and then how to align with the right direction. You get the 3rd wind, and this is the card of alignment or the wind called Bechlin, Bechlin, the mask crown of the Volunteer people. It's a keeper of the winds. The wind release everything that is needing in order to bring the change, clearing the old to make way for the new. In the myth, the wind lifted Banjil and his people to the sky, where they become stars watching over the land. The Kuli nation, attuned to nature's rhythm, saw Bechlin, Bechlin, whirlwinds as both destructive and protective forces. With this, you are invited to attune to nature rhythm. So you have the creativity and the invitation to attune to nature's. And this is also about the alignment of the planets that is happening now. So the more we are aligned with the nature's rhythm, the more we are aligned with flow, and the more we can experience this spark of innovation in our mind, and then maybe even change our beliefs so that we can have new beginnings. And with the new moon tarot, I also pick up a card, and the card that came, it's the Wheel of Fortune. And first of all, I just see here the cycles of the moon now, of course, because it was the new moon tarot. This is the card of opportunities, of luck, and of course what comes around goes around. It's a kind of balance and wholeness. We go through all these spirals and all these cycles, but here is very clear. It's not like we're coming back in the same point. We are just going deeper and deeper and deeper. From the White Sage Tarot, because we are in the 9th year, the year of the Hermit, so we are hopefully wise enough. The same Wheel of Fortune has the Anubis head, and the wheel as such is a beautiful mandala, a symbol of our spiritual life. Understanding that life isn't linear, but that it really runs in a cycle helps us change our expectations. And Anubis is actually a symbol of the transformation that is beyond our control. And the eye of Anubis associated with the third eye, the violet flame. If you see it here as well, you want to work with Saint Germain. But I pick up a card from the chakra mindset, because it's a lot about our mind, our thoughts. We are in the sign of air, and the card is the card of clairvoyant. Wow, the finger of God. I open myself to further develop my clairvoyance and know that it is safe for me to allow myself to see. Here, with this creativity, I said, when we are going with the flow, when we open to the consciousness around us, it's the same thing, like we are seeing things. We have the same spiral here. We see things from maybe other dimension, but we are just connected with the consciousness around us. So the spiral here, the spiral there, you just keep on coming to these cycles. And the message is here additional: open your eyes to the possibilities, manifestations. By not accepting the truths that you see, you are disconnecting yourself and becoming delusional. Use this clairvoyance for your manifestations. And the number of this card, it's number 43. So I will look in the oracle of numbers, what is the meaning of the card 43. And this is exploration. Wow. And I see the moon again here. Be clairvoyant, be creative. This could be even Akashic records. once you get more connected and you go more and more in this spiral and in a natural cycle, you will be able to read all the books. I am very talented. I have my own originality. I'm authentic. I know that the success, it's coming, and I work hard for it. I'm just building on strong foundation, and I use my imagination to accomplish my dreams. I don't know why I had to come to the story of the three pigs, and then the one who builds on strong foundation, which would be the connection with the natural rhythm and the flow, and the creativity. That is the one with a house that cannot be blown away by the wind. And in line with this wheel of fortune, I also look at the tarot of the divine, where we normally have a story associated with a card. And here you have the story of Anansi from the Akan mythology, who was a tricker spider who would constantly get himself in and out of trouble. And one of the stories that he wanted from the Father Sky to buy some stories, and he had to do certain tasks before, and he managed to do all of them. He became the master of all stories, and this is how the world gets created, with the stories that we are telling ourselves. And maybe this is the exploration of all the story, exploration and all the possibilities. And this is an outfit with a message. The pattern there reads Obi Nike Obi Kwan Musi. I'm not sure I said it right, meaning sooner or later you will get into the path of the other. And with this, I hope the cards and the messages are useful for you. Thank you for watching. So this is the reading for the new moon, new beginnings, planting seeds, setting intention in Aquarius. And because Aquarius is a sign of air, we choose to work with the winds, and your choice was the south wind, the direction of emotions, a period of deep reflection about what you need, what you desire. And I see here really planted seeds and working your garden so it grows, especially your emotional garden. The name of this dream is Noctus, the cardinal south wind that brings the warmth of the midday sun, asking you to tend to your inner and outer garden. That also means to clear whatever needs you think you need and it's unmet or unresolved, so that you can allow new things to grow. And the period of reflection, of deep reflection, it's also with the purpose of helping you prioritize your emotional well-being. If you really nurture what truly matters and creates harmony in your relationship and surroundings, then you will really be renewed. And this could be one of your intention for this new moon. And maybe your heart will tell you just to cultivate love, connection, inner peace. Allow the light of this midday sun to guide you and offer you the space to heal and flourish, and actually trust the cycles of nature that they are going to support your growth. So this is now a good period to attend to your garden. And what is the intensity of this wind? So we have a directional wind, and then we will have an intensity or a dynamic wind. And you have this transformation, change, descends with powerful force. So whatever changes are going to happen, they are going to be very powerful and unpredictable. So the change is going to be quickly. You need to be flexible. As long as the foundation is strong, don't worry. And it seems that if you really work on your garden and you are emotionally stable and strong, this is actually an evolution. This can come as a tornado, but everything that you resisted maybe for a long time, it's going to be blow away. And it's not gentle. It sweeps away everything that you don't need, and the process can be very uncomfortable. You attend to your garden and then this comes and clear up all the weeds, and just embrace the discomfort, because it could bring a beautiful breakthrough tomorrow. I pick up some cards for the beginning of the year for myself, and I also got this dynamic direction. And if you follow my work, you maybe saw the story about Mars and Pluto escape room. I really imagine it like this, you know, things are just coming just out of nowhere. I'm feeling peaceful working in my beautiful garden, and a whoop, this downdraft is coming. But I need to learn to let it happen. And what is going to bring you, if you work with these winds, you have another beautiful card here: accept your rewards. This is another wind, Mahri, it's actually the way to pronounce it, a Basque wind. It's a goddess who embodies the force of nature and creation in northern Spain. She governs the weather patterns, symbolizing both the nurturing and destructive powers of the earth. Exactly like these two here. It's the nurture here, seems the destructive. It's actually a connection between heaven and earth. We just need to trust the mystery and see how beautiful she is, almost like a tree of life. She looks a little bit like this tornado, but when you feel in kind of need of understanding what is the gift of the experience, just call her 3 times. Call for guidance if you feel lost or you need strength, and she will reveal you the hidden aspects of the experience. This is a way to navigate the challenge. Ask for help, and the help will come. Trust that as well. And because we said new moon, I have here a new moon tarot deck, and the card that came out for you from this deck is the Queen of Swords. Associated with the air, you are very powerful, very wise, and actually is connected with Libra, with the sign of Libra, of balance. She's a very strong, beautiful. Venus is associated with Libra. People cannot always handle the intensity of her spirit, like this intensity here. She feels free to speak and to say what she thinks. She doesn't really try to hide things, and that's like this transformation wind, you know, just coming, telling the truth, showing the truth, not letting any doubt about what's going on. And this could be one of your gifts, the reward, if you allow this to happen and you become like the Queen of Swords, like you become in charge of your mind, of your thoughts. And because we are in the 9th year, I thought of the Hermit and the White Sage Tarot. I will look there what this card of Queen of Swords is, and look what a powerful lioness here. What a powerful force. I'm sure doesn't have patience for things that don't go how they are supposed to go. You cannot fake in front of this powerful lioness. You need to be yourself, you need to speak out, you need to be authentic. And it's also associated with the throat chakra, this beautiful blue eyes. Be open and say what your needs, what your desires are. Talk about your emotion freely. Most of all, be honest and speak up the truth. So that's why you need this chakra to be clear and open. And from the mindset chakra, it's about our thoughts, the air sign. I pick up a card for the throat chakra, and this is the card of expressive. Wow. The way in which you express yourself are a reflection of your inner world. Wherever it's through words, action, music, or dance, lose your inhibition in order to find your inner essence and spark. You have so much to share with others. Close your eyes, breathe in, and allow yourself to hear, feel, and believe what it is that you need in order to fully express yourself. Find your own voice, sing your own song, and this is what you are doing. This is maybe what you are going to be forced to do. I express myself wholly and with integrity. I am all that I need to be. Your true needs. Do not be afraid to speak up, to use your voice, to share it with others. The right words will come once you allow yourself to be heard, once you are aligned, once you accept your reward, your gifts, once you accept that you are the Queen of Swords. You are a fountain of knowledge. You have been repressing your true thoughts and feelings. Offer your gifts to the world. Share them, please. Look, it's like the same beautiful woman here and here sitting on all the knowledge. And this is so much the Queen of Swords, all this knowledge just to be shared with others. The card is the number 35, so I will check the oracle of numbers to see the meaning of card 35. Wow, look at that. You have the power of an angel. You can communicate. You can bring heaven on earth, like we said here, with your voice. Just be authentic, courageous. You are using the opportunities that are coming to be an angel for those around you. And look, same blue colors, the throat chakra. So you share your gifts and you bring so much blessings in your life, but also in other people's lives. You are like a force, really. And with so much air energy here, I thought to bring some fire. So I will pick up a dragon card from this oracle, because this transformation for me feels like a dragon energy. Oh, I look at it and really get it. Or you get a sweet bunny. Look, like the heart here. Don't panic, jackalope. It's a combination of different animals. Beautiful, just don't panic. You got this, you have the gifts, you have the support, you have a powerful mind and a powerful frequency of your voice once you use it. So just don't panic. If this transformation happens, it's all for your own good and for the good of others, because once you use your voice, we will all enjoy your gifts. I hope these cards are useful for you, and thank you for watching. This is the reading for the new moon, with new beginnings, planting seeds, setting intention in Aquarius. This is a sign of air, so we worked with the winds, and your choice was the west wind, Zephyrus, the cardinal wind, the time of harvest, ending, and physical transformation. And it goes quite well with number 9 of this year, a time of endings, and this also brings a completion. We need to release whatever in relationship or works or personal growth. In order to renewal, we have to let go. It's also a preparation for winter normally because of time of the harvest. It's a time of gratitude for the harvest, but also accept that some things will just end, some things will die, but we know that death is not the end. It's just part of a greater cycles of rebirth. And we need to trust the process because this wind of change is guiding us into the next phase of our journey. The intensity, we are asking ourselves how intense this wind is going to be. What is the intensity of the experiences we are going through, of the transformation? And for that we need a wind of dynamic, and you get obstacles, headwind. Opposing winds slow your journey. Opposing the endings slow your journey. Maybe something it's opposing your forward movement, slowing your process, adding resistance to your journey, some challenges, some delay that can occur. But just remember, this is not a sign of failure. It's an invitation to get even more clarity and reset your strategy, maybe recalibrate your direction, and most of all, don't fear the change, don't fear the transformation. It makes you maybe to become even more sharper in what is your focus. Just conserve your energy, align with your core intention, and trust that these are also lessons for your own growth. And how to deal with these obstacles, then we will ask the third wind, and we get the wind of balance. Now let me see if I can say the name. Yung Dung Hal Mang, the giant wheat goddess of Jeju Island, celebrating during the Hilmeori Digan festival. It's the celebration of farming season, like the west, the harvest. It's a wind of prosperity. And when she is present, people are just celebrating, they are dancing. It's just that they are more connected with the nature. They feel a kind of balance also between nature and communities and such. It's the wind of harvest. So by interconnecting with other people, maybe ask for advice, by being connected with nature, you realize that nothing really can disrupt the nature. If you become more natural in your work, in your relationship, in your personal life, if you make small stops forward with the harmony in mind, despite the obstacles, you will just get there. The transformation is going to be complete. So there is a time for the obstacles, and maybe each success that you have to celebrate it, and then, like we said here, rethink, make another focus, work properly with your energy. Don't try to fight the changings, and I will say don't try to find the endings. And because we talk about the new moon, I'm going to use the new moon tarot for a tarot card, and the card that came is the kind of devil. Now, first of all, I see the devil connected with the Capricorn. So what happened in the last period when we were in Capricorn, but also in the last years where Pluto was in Capricorn. Pluto is now also in Aquarius. So this can be the cycle that now needs to come to an end. Capricorn as such, it's about all temptations and including the fact that we are not accepting easily our shadow. We live in a world of polarity. We live in this material world. We think that everything that we like, it's not allowed, and this is the card of devil. Like, we are in chain by this. We can have our pleasure as long as they don't become addiction. It's a time to let go of feeling dependent on something, and this can also be obstacles in our way. The connections that we have to let go of them because maybe they don't allow us to be free. In the classical tarot, two people are in chain by the devil. And just be honest, even about your weakness, even about your shadows. And this is what the devil tries to teach us. So it's a card of transformation as such. And from the White Sage Tarot, which I think looks like the Hermit, we are in the 9th year, the year of the Hermit, the card of the devil. Oh, I like it. You know, the temptation is there. We have the self-doubt. We feel hopeless. The green snake pulls you off your true path and clouds your view, making hard to see, and that could be an obstacle as well. Can you see the truth? You always have a choice to break the pattern, and this is also what the devil cards means, that there are some patterns that we need to let go, even the restriction, what we think that are restriction, the things that we are afraid in ourselves, and these are the temptation here, and we are invited to realize that we have the choice. We have indeed the choice. There is no other powerful card that is so important actually in the tarot, the major arcana, to show us that we do have a choice. I just wrote a story about the devil card because it was associated with a Capricorn, and it's interesting enough that 15 reduced to a 6, which is a number of harmony, but it's also the card of the lover. And in the classical tarot, it looks like that those two lovers now are enchained by the devil. It comes back to the fact that nothing can enchain us. It's only our mind and our thoughts. And if we think we are enchained, and if we think that these obstacles or the endings or whatever comes on our path is from the devil, we just need to trust that we can break the pattern and we can decide. That's one sentence: I decide. And this card is also associated with a sacred chakra, the card from the White Sage Tarot. So I will pick up from the chakra mindset, again, come back to mind, a card for the sacred chakra, and the card is receptive to others. And I just talk about the lovers, and now we have a card that could be like the lovers here. Know that it is safe to allow others into your life. Being fully receptive of others starts with self-acceptance and love. So yes, self-acceptance. Know your light and dark. Know all your parts. Love you the way you are. Enjoy spending time with you. Let go of that which no longer serves you and open yourself to the infinity sacred of genuine and loving connections. Yes, starting with the connection with yourself. And here this was also a wind that brings the connection between people and with nature. Balance, giving and receiving. Balance. Look, Look at that. Be receptive of yourself in order to be receptive to others. You are closed off to others if you don't allow yourself to receive. Even with others, you have the choice. Nobody can do you anything. You know, I hear so many people talking about, he did that, how could he do that? And even I step very often in that victim position, mostly not with people, but with the system. But yeah, even that, it's a pattern that I have to try to break and look, the beautiful sun here and the beautiful sun there, the beautiful sun there, all it's coming. And because this was a card number 16, interesting, after 15, a card 16, and I will look in the oracle of numbers for the card 16. Wow. And it's the card of regeneration. I said transformation, break the patterns. It's all here. I accept to let go what I don't need anymore in my life, because I know that something better it's coming on my way. I take the responsibility to face whatever is coming and then give up the I don't make this thing up. I said, give up the position of a victim. Yeah, I just said that. And I will become the actor of my own life and of my freedom. Yes, that's it. We decided, we are the one deciding. That's actually freedom. Freedom. Yes, it will bring you regeneration. Just don't oppose the transformation and work also with others. I hope these messages are useful for you, and thank you for watching. So this is the reading for the new moon in Aquarius, new beginnings, planting seeds, setting intention, like you have a white page to write on with the energy of this air sign. And that's why we work with the winds, and your choice was the north wind, the Boreas of Boreas, the cardinal north wind that requires courage, strength and patience. I also see here like a hermit. We are in the 9th year, the year of the hermit. And also Saturn, which is the classical ruler of Aquarius, like a harsh parent who does everything with love for us, but in a way forcing us towards our true path. And sometimes it's chill, sometimes it's also lonely. This new territory in which we are, they are really uncharted. And the north is a place of introspection and planning, where we navigate our own spiritual path. Of course, we can get our strength from the community and from the spirit, that the support comes from there, from our higher self. And in difficult moments, we develop our greatest strength. It's like a initiation path, and the wisdom we gain is by walking this maybe solitary path. So this is the direction for you with the north wind, but every wind also has a dynamic, and you got the card of unpredictable, swift burst, ignite, decisive action. So these changings that are going to happen with the wind is bringing sudden breakthrough, and you need to act quickly and to, like this bird, you know, flying, but then another wind is coming, and then she knows how to work with the wind and fly as such much easier. The force of this wind called gust is to clear obstacles and create space for new ideas and new possibilities, which is what we want with this new moon. And it's also pushing you quickly into one direction. You can realize that these opportunities that are showing up, they are not long lasting, so you need to seize the moment and act with clarity when the conditions are right, and be very mindful when these winds appear. They carry the message that helps you to align with your path, and when you are aligned with your intuition, it also brings progress, a progress that really transforms you. So you need to be flexible and ready to move with this energy. And then the third card of wind is this wind of purification. So actually how to deal with this directional wind and with the intensity by exhale and release what needs to be released. And you have this Fojin, the Shinto wind god, that is purification and the power of breath. It's called the Prince of Long Breath. He clears the air, providing stability and nurturing personal growth. He encourages you to exhale and release the energy that you don't need. Like the storm, he commands disruption can clear the path for new beginnings. So coming back to new beginnings, and embrace the cleansing wind and reflect to the storm within your life. They will bring you clarity. You know, it looks like a storm and the colors are so beautiful. And I even had an experience the past days, something that I thought is a storm who is actually pushing me down, but it was taking me in new places and in new understandings. Why are things happening? And if we really trust, you know, the spirit and the support that we have, then we allow ourselves to stop fighting the wind and the storm, but just go with it, and then it will take you to amazing places. And from the new moon tarot, I pick up a card for you, and the card for this wind, and then now for you because you choose the wind, the card is the Ace of Pentacle, this hand coming from a cloud that holds a golden piece, and also the idea of flying and wings that is here present in the other cards as well. And this is the power of earth, this Ace of Pentacles. You have material and spiritual treasures at your disposal, so just find joy in maybe the simple things of nature. Trust that you have speedy intelligence, you know how to take decisions, you have a kind of contentment, and you know how to work with the element of earth as well. You have support, you are also grounded, and you need that when the winds are coming. And I also look at the white sage tarot, what the Ace of Pentacles is in this deck, and it's also a beautiful single cent dollar with a pink ribbon, a sign to have less material possession or not be too fond of the material possession, because beauty can be found everywhere and we can be very creative. It happened that I heard a story about a woman who lives in the area that was affected by the fires, and then she said that the first time she was supposed to evacuate, she had a car full of things, and then it happened already 3 times, so each time she learns how to put less and less things, and she realized how much she can release and have less attachment to material things. It doesn't mean we need to go through such a kind of storm. Just to have this in mind, that even in my own country now we talk about the extreme situation and to be prepared, and then you somehow even mentally you need to be able to let go of the thought, oh, I need this and this, or I need so much, so many things. And this card here is associated with the root chakra. So I pick up a card from the chakra mindset, because we are still in the mind with the air, the thoughts. And you have the card of health, these beautiful bubbles. You also listen to your body, and that's the power of earth. This is your elemental. My health brings me happiness and the ability to live life to its fullness. So you are invited to reflect on all aspects of your life and ask yourself if they are in alignment with your true values. All aspects of your life are coming together, allowing you to reach optimal health. Your health is suffering as a result of your mindset and surroundings. So a beautiful mindset, I see it here, that will bring you health, and you are healthy. Just tell yourself this, and I'm trying to keep this mindset as well, just feeling healthy, trusting that my body is going to tell me what I need to know. I like this connection with a pink ribbon here and all these beautiful bubbles that you can see as our thoughts, and each bubble has beauty in. So if we keep our thoughts beautiful, the reality around us will reflect that. And we had here a number 8, so I look at the oracle of numbers. Number 8, it's the card of power. You are powerful, and we talk about the strength here that you need, but that you also have. You find it in the community, in the support of your own spirit. So trust that you can use your magnetic force to help also the others. You can express yourself with simplicity and with kindness. You just live according to divine rules, and indeed you have the strength, and you can make things happen. That's also the power of the number 8 here. And for those of you who maybe are now in a personal year 8, maybe even your birthday is on an 8th day, or your life path is number 8, or even the 8th month of this year can have a meaning for you. But anyway, you got the power as well. And with the power that I see it here more as a fire, so we had the earth, we had the air, now we also bring the power of the fire. I have to pick up a card from the dragon deck also to see what assistance you get from this kind of force. I love dragons. And you have the card of grounding. Earth, lung. Breathe, exhale, release. Stay grounded. And all this will be for your higher good. I really hope these cards are useful for you, and you are going to work with the winds, which are for me like the breath of the earth, and we create them in a way with our own breath. Even our own breath, it's a wind is such. When you are calm, when you are relaxed, when you are agitated, if we could feel it and listen, it will also show us the right direction in how to connect with, at least with our physical body, if not also the emotional body, and why not our thoughts, these bubbles that we create. Be aware of them, because look, they can bring so much beauty into the world. Thank you for watching.